Or the classic, I gave her a money tree and she sent me singlets and boxers. Bedroom sparking gift. So let me start by saying that gift giving is a love language that everyone understands, but not everyone can speak it. In fact, it stresses a lot of people out, even when they really want to. And some other people just overthink it. But today's episode is just going to ease you into it so you can always give the right gift in the right way at the right time. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. First tip, don't make it about you or think that because you like something, then everyone else should like it. At the end of the day, it's really just about gifting something that makes the receiver feel like you really have them in mind. Tip two, be thoughtful. Now, what makes a great gift is the thought behind it, right? If it's a personal gift, then you should have already known this person. You should have observed them, paid attention to what they like, what they don't like, their wishes, and so on. And if it's not personal, then you must have known the dynamics of things, the kind of work they do, their age bracket, and stuff like that. And then this way, the receiver feels and knows that you're actually intentional with your gift. Next tip, don't confuse the message. Don't go too personal with your gift if you're not personal with the receiver. You don't want to give your colleague that you have a professional relationship with bedroom sparking gifts, set of boxers, set of lingerie, and stuff like that. You're just going to make them uncomfortable and make them think that you have a hidden agenda, except of course you have one. Same ideas for birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or any occasion that calls for gift giving. Now you want to stick around till the end of this video because I'm going to be showing you different gift ideas for different settings, different occasions, and different people. All right, my next tip is for you to give within your means, and I feel like this is already a given that you should stay within your budget. But some people still grumble while they buy gifts. Some others feel some type of way because they feel like some other people could outgive them. But there's really no reason to feel this way, especially because most times your receiver already knows you and what you can afford. So he pays you and he pays them that you give genuinely and realistically within your means. And this doesn't mean that you should be a cheapling, you know, as long as it's well chosen and intentional. Plus, it doesn't necessarily have to be your typical present. If you could bake cupcakes, if you could make snacks, or you make the food and send over, they are all still great and amazing gifts. And I say the same thing. I love you and I appreciate you. My next tip for you on how you can give a great gift is to package it, wrap it. Just put in that little effort and pour some love into your gift, no matter what it is. Even if you're giving out a box of chocolates, it makes it more exciting, more attractive. And then that little note for that personal touch, it goes a long way. My next tip for you is don't expect anything in return. Now let's rewind to tip one. It is not about you. You should give out of your generosity and with an open heart. If it comes back to you, fine. If it doesn't come back to you, still fine, of which most times it does. But expecting something in return should not be what motivates your gift at all. Another danger in expecting something in return is that you begin to compare what you give with what you receive. I gave him my hands and he gave me his legs. I did this for her and she gave that to me. Or the classic, I gave her a money tree and she sent me singlets and boxers. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many reasons why your gift won't always be perfectly matched, and that's okay. Your unique personalities, the affordability, and so many other things. So, expecting something in return or comparing shouldn't even be in the picture at all. There's a bonus tip in today's episode, and it's for you to remember that it is better late than never. Just because you've delayed this gift for reasons beyond your control, probably there's an issue with your vendors or you even forgot, Whatever the case may be, do not pretend like you didn't want to give anything at all or try to discard it entirely. You can still try to find a way to make up for it. Your receiver is definitely going to prefer something to nothing. It's always the right time to make up for what should have been, okay?